Gotta keep working. I gotta keep going. I have to keep working. I have to get this done today. Oh, I gotta start that other thing. Oh man, I gotta email him. You need a break. You need a break. No, seriously. Stop what you're doing right now. Come on, take a little break. Breaks aren't a reward for after you win. They're foundation to you winning. The biggest thing that reduces the effects of psychological burnout is not seeing breaks as a waste of time. It's part of the process. It's been said that burnout acts as a slow fire, slowly building up and consuming everything. That means your energy, your engagement, your purpose, gradually burning everything down with it. And that flame must be extinguished. Today, we live in this work culture that creates this endless, constant cycle of productivity. And on top of that, we're hyper connected through social media where, the nonstop grinders and the no day offers are constantly working around the clock, and you see all the success they're having or apparent success on social media. And it makes you feel like if you're not always working, you're falling behind. I know I'm not the only one that feels like if you're not constantly working around the clock, you're falling behind to your competitors and even your peers. Think about this. Research as far back as the 70s has shown that burnout is caused by emotional overload, not professional inadequacy. When you care too much about too much and you do that too much, it leads to an overwhelmed feeling and exhaustion. And especially if your creativity or your identity is linked to your work, essentially, if you're passionate about what you do, you're more likely to burn out because you put so much of yourself into your work. And because your work identity and your personal identity are so intertwined, they make it difficult to hit that off switch even once you've stopped working. And recent studies have shown that burnout is increasingly on the rise, and the line between work and rest is constantly being blurred. People are more consistently being asked to work on weekends, nights, work on vacation. And this is especially difficult if you're working for yourself in a business or as a content creator, where that line between work and rest is even harder to determine because a lot of times you are the driving force behind your business or your creative endeavor. And maybe worst of all, it's contagious to the people you're working with or the people you're close to. It could have a really big effect on them. When you're burnt out, you're probably not the best version of yourself. And so we have to do something to put out that slow fire that is burnout. Luckily, the sponsor of today's video has the perfect solution.
Burnout has me exhausted. I just keep working more and more, but no matter what I do, I only get more burnt out.
For adults experiencing burnout or any of its symptoms, there's only one solution. Breaks. Introducing Breaks, the revolutionary intervention for burnout management.
After just one intentional pause with a little bit of breathing exercises, my creativity came back and my thoughts were a lot quieter. Thanks, Breaks.
Individual results may vary. Breaks is not intended to replace sleep, nutrition, or meaningful human connection. So if burnout has you beat, ask your doctor about breaks.
Joking aside, this much is true. Breaks aren't a reward for after you win. They're foundation to you winning, because breaks are investing in your most valuable asset, you. And it's a ton of research on this that shows incorporating breaks into your schedule can radically improve your well-being as well as your productivity and creativity. So let's talk about two major kind of breaks: micro breaks and long-term breaks. Both are equally vital, but happen on different time scales. Micro breaks are short, brief, intentional pauses that you incorporate throughout your workday. This could be as simple as taking a quick walk, standing up for a little bit, getting a nice stretch in, or doing some breathing techniques. And the harder you're working, the more you need a break integrated into your process, so that way you can keep going just as hard even longer. These regular pauses throughout the workday support self-regulation and effort regulation, which is a key to preventing long-term burnout and actually increasing motivation and focus over long and hard tasks. Studies have shown that people that take short interval breaks throughout the work cycle are less fatigued and more productive at the end of the day. So one of the key examples of this is the Pomodoro method. You have a work period and a rest period, and you repeat these cycles throughout the day. So for example, you'll work for 25 minutes and then take a 5-minute break. You'll repeat that cycle about 4 or 5 times, and then you'll have a much longer break, maybe 30 minutes, before you get back to your cycle of 25 and 5. The key aspect of the Pomodoro method is it reframes breaks as a waste of time and to integrate it as a key part of the productivity cycle. This allows high performers to work hard, but still get their breaks in without feeling like they're slacking or falling behind, allowing you to fully recover throughout the workday. So that way you're not so fatigued at the end. You find out you actually got a lot more done than you would have than working straight through. So give it a shot if you haven't already, or maybe this is your reminder to lock back in. The next thing are long-term breaks, extended breaks, vacations, such as enjoying your weekend fully or taking some time off. There's been a ton of studies that show that taking periodic vacations reduce your physical tension, improve your mood, improve your sleep, and you're more productive once you come back and less burnt out. Now, these effects have been known to fade after about 3 weeks, so maybe we should take vacations every 3 weeks or so. But the key thing is you have to actually take the break. It's been shown that even small tasks such as responding to a few emails or just doing a little bit negate the effects of the vacation or long-term break. Really unplugging completely, even if it's just for a period of 24 hours, can improve your creativity, productivity, and well-being. And if you combine that with integrating micro breaks into your schedule after taking a long-term break, the effects of the relaxing vacation last even longer, increasing your productivity, creativity, and improving your work-life balance long term. And so looking at this a little bit nuanced here, burnout isn't just caused by working too many hours or working too hard. Burnout is mainly caused by working without a rhythm. You have to incorporate periodic breaks into your work schedule where you completely disconnect. No emails, no just a little bit here, no talking or thinking about work, but taking a little time to yourself to reset and gather yourself. So one thing about this channel, we want to be all about action. And so each video, we want to give you something you can take away and start today. We're going to try the Stanford method of breathing. This is a scientific backed technique to reduce anxiety in as little as 5 minutes. It's not woo-woo. It's based on real neuroscience and psychology. So let's give it a try. We're going to take one deep breath, as deep as we can, then a sharp inhale, and then release fully through the mouth until our lungs feel empty. So let's give it a shot. I feel better already. So get a Stanford method to try. Just incorporate it 1 minute into your day per day. I promise you'll start to see some effects. If not, you can yell at me in the comments below. But speaking of the comments, the comment section is your place to be a part of this community. We're all about positivity and productivity and finding a balance between both. If you found anything in this video helpful or useful, please like, comment, and subscribe. It means the world. And be sure to share any feedback or suggestions. This is my first video, so I'm a little nervous about it. We'll see how it goes. So if you have any ideas for future videos, please drop them below as well. So with that being said, I will see you in the next video.